Hey guys, UrbanSuburban here. Another quick gear video for you. Kids are enjoying the last of the summer here at the beach. I guess I'm not quite as hardy as them. I don't feel like swimming in this weather. Although it is nice and sunny, I'm in the shade here under a picnic table, covered picnic table. But of course the kids, they would swim probably right till ice up if I'd let them. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to do a quick video. As you can see here, this is my SOG NW Ranger, which I've done a video on. This is the knife that I carried yesterday. Was our day hike on the McGilvery Falls Trail. This was the knife I ended up, fixed blade I ended up carrying. This has become very quickly one of my very favorite fixed blades. It's just, I find it to be the perfect size. It's very comfortable, very capable. Throws a great spark, great jimping. I just like it. There's just something about it, it just does it for me. What didn't do it for me is the sheath that it comes with. Basic leather sheath. It's not bad. It's not a bad sheath. Snap closure. It has a welt. Seems like a fairly decent quality sheath. Big belt loop here, so you can put it on basically any size belt. But I figured, you know what, since I really like this knife and plan on carrying it a lot, I figured I'd pick something else up just that I'd like a little better. And this is what I went with. I ordered a Kydex sheath from the Cleveland Kydex company, and it arrived last week, so I figured this weekend would be a perfect time to test it out. So I wore it on our hike, our day hike yesterday, 5K, no problems with it, comfortable. There are a few things though that kind of caught my eye when I first got it and since I've been using it. The first thing is all my other Kydex sheaths, it seems that when you put your knife in, there's a distinct and definite snap, a real retention snap that when it goes into place, you know it and it's not coming out. There's no real click when it goes into place. It just seems to be just basically, it squeezes between the two layers, the two sides of the Kydex, and it's basically friction that holds it in there. Now, retention still seems good. I haven't been able to shake it out yet. I mean, that could change over time when as this Kydex gets broken in. You can see when you put the knife in, it sort of, the ends or the two plies here come apart a little bit, and then it squeezes it together, and that's basically what's holding it in. There's no other really snap closure. Like if you look at my Mora here, you pop this thing out, you gotta put some pressure on it, and it pops. Like it pops. And putting it in, there's that snap. You know that's not coming out. This, you push, it just slides out. There's no pop. There's no pop going in. So I don't know. It just it concerns me a little bit. But like I said, still at this point, I haven't been able to shake it out. So maybe it's fine. May have something to do with the this finger guard on here. Maybe that's why they can't mold around that. I don't know. I don't make Kydex sheaths yet, so I'm not. It's just something I noticed right away. Now a couple other things I noticed. One, I really like the color. This is their Flat Dark Earth Autumn. They had Flat Dark Earth Autumn and Flat Dark Earth Spring. I chose the Autumn color, and I like it. No complaints there. All the edges seem nice and smooth. They finished the edges nice. It's cut well. There's not a whole lot of excess material or anything like that, so that I appreciate is done well. Rivets all seem nice. Something though, they give you a choice of rivet colors, and I ordered Flat Dark Earth Autumn rivets, which I assumed would match this, or fairly closely anyway. And to me, they look black. So whether they just got the order wrong and put black rivets in, or they're colored rivets, or extremely close to black. I don't know. I haven't contacted them to ask. It didn't cost any extra for the colored rivets, so I'm not too worried about it. The black looks fine to me. I just wanted to try something different, so I'm just not sure whether it's they just put black on here accidentally or that's their flat dark earth autumn colored rivets. I don't know. Another thing though that would be a little bit of a complaint is their hardware here. It came with all the hardware for mounting the loops, which I'll talk about next. So that's good. It came with all the hardware required, but their screws are very, very soft. As you can probably see, every single one of them, some of the paint, or I think that's paint on there, or anodization or whatever it is, the coloring chipped off just putting the screws in. And I mean, there's no torque on that. It's not super tight. I could tighten these farther if I wanted, but I don't think I need to. But it scraped the paint off very easily, and some of them it even started stripping out the head of the screw. I can feel along, especially this one, the steel is so soft on these screw heads that just screwing them in started stripping out the head pattern here on a number of them. So not extremely impressed with that. Rather cheap screws, I'd say. But are they sufficient? Yep. Do they work? Yep. I'm not concerned that they're gonna pull out or anything. Just the heads seem kind of soft. Could be a little better. Like if you look at this. Now this is one of my sheaths from Armor Sheaths. Different screw heads, and I've taken these out a number of times, moving the belt loop around different positions to try out. None of the color is stripped off, and the screws look basically brand new. There's been no damage to them whatsoever. So definitely higher quality hardware on here. But again, functional, yeah, absolutely. Do they work? Yes. And that's probably, well, that is the most important thing. These are the standard belt loops that CKC ships their sheaths with. These are included in the price. If you want to pay more, you could switch up to a tech lock or molly locks, or they have a number of different options. I just decided to go try out their basic included belt loops. So of course you get two. Come in black. They don't come in the color of the sheath that you order, but when you're wearing it you don't see it anyway. And they work fine. They're wide enough. I think that would easily fit a 2-inch belt. They're maybe a little wider than they need to be, so when you wear it there's a little movement around your belt, but it's not bad. Like I said, I wore it on about a 5-mile hike yesterday, or 5-kilometer hike. No problems. It's not going to come off, that's for sure. This is the drainage hole that they do here. They just drill into the inside of the sheath at the tip of the knife. Does it work? Probably. Do I like that better than other styles? Probably not. You can see on this one here, he drills into the bottom, and so you know absolutely that's at the very bottom of the sheath. There will be no water collecting whatsoever. It can't. Other companies will mold the channel right through the bottom of the sheath. Again, too, that's right at the bottom, so you know nothing's going to collect. Here, I mean, that's basically at the bottom. Is there a chance that a little bit of water could collect down here? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I haven't gotten it wet. Again, you know what? It may work perfectly. I've just never seen that before, so a little different. It is a thinner Kydex. If you look at these two together, it's a much thinner Kydex. Now, I knew that ahead of time. They do say the thickness of Kydex that they used. And that's actually part of the reason I got this, just to see if it'd be as good. So far seems fine. It's very light, very light. I haven't weighed this, but it's extremely light. And the only issue I think will be long-term wear on the retention, if the thinner Kydex will hold here. Now, I guess I could always reheat it if it gets too loose and squeeze it back together, but we'll see. If I ever have any issues, obviously I'll do an update. But again, this is what I wore yesterday for about 5K, 3 hours. It was comfortable. Obviously I didn't lose my knife. Draw is easy, maybe too easy, but I haven't lost it yet. Obviously I wear it horizontally upright, so it's not going to follow it anyway. but would I use this if I was a paratrooper or anything like that, jumping out of an airplane? I would definitely get another form of retention on here for sure, at least for this model of knife. Obviously they make, I guess one of the pluses with Cleveland Kydex is they make sheaths for a ton of different knives that they stock. That you don't have to send your knife in, and it seems to be growing. I've gotten a few emails from them since I ordered this with updates to their quick ship section, which is the ones that they have the knives in stock that you don't have to send. So that's good. Tons of different Kydex colors and patterns, basically anything you can think of or possibly want. Solid colors are all included in the base price. If you want any of the camel patterns, I believe it's a standard $5 increase in the cost of the sheath. And that is another plus, I would say, to ordering from them, is at least their quick ship sheaths are very, I don't want to say cheap, but inexpensive. I believe the cost of this, without any upgrades, basically as I had it, is about I want to say $33, $34 plus shipping. And obviously shipping to Canada was probably more than shipping within the US, but it's still very reasonable. I think shipping was maybe $10 for me, which having anything shipped from the US to here for $10 or less is extremely good. Actually, I'm wrong. The only upgrade I did is I believe their standard sheaths is the fold over taco style rivets along the one side, and I wanted the two-piece rivets along the both sides, just for it increases your mounting options, I guess, if you have the rivets on both sides. So that was, I think, maybe $2 over their standard sheath. So again, very reasonable. So far I like it. It seems to be working well. I may swap these out eventually to more of a drop sheath, because on this model of knife, it's got quite a long handle. Your belt sits here, so this is riding quite up high into your waistline. And again, that's just the nature of the beast with this knife. It's got a very long handle on it. But again, I wore that yesterday. I didn't find it digging in or anything. I think I just like it a little better. It'd be an easier draw and resheath it if it hung a little lower. So I'll look around. I'll check their site to see what other options they have for a lower hang on the belt. And if not, I'll get something else or make something myself eventually. But all in all, guys, Cleveland Kydex company. Seems like a good sheath. If I have any issues, I will let you guys know for sure. If any of you guys have ordered any of their products and had good or bad experiences, leave a comment, let me know what you think. They seem to be a fairly big company. Even in their quick ship sheaths, it was probably 3 or 4 weeks before it was shipped, because I don't think they have so many color variations, they don't stock them all, so they actually have to fabricate a lot of it when you order it, and there is a bit of a back order, I guess, but still not bad. Probably on par with most other Kydex companies. So if you're looking for a very inexpensive Kydex sheath, check them out. Cleveland Kydex company, obviously out of Cleveland, Ohio, and or at least look at them. They got all kinds of options. Anyway, guys, this has been Urban Suburban with a quick video here. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.